it's really clear today. It's our anchor now.
I think that's our anchor here.
So we were going to wait to have breakfast and everything to lift the anchor, but seeing as it's so flat, we're just getting out now. Snub off. Can we tap it into reverse?
Or it's round the rock. So you struggle, won't you, if you couldn't see? Keep heading forwards. Now start turning. Just keep going that way. Keep.
Spin the bank.
Yes, possibly. If you bring the bow round now and the back out. With the right side, the rock's here now, but with this side of it, so try and keep this side of it. Right, start going forwards again. Right, stall it there. Very well executed. Well, that was good, wasn't it? First test of the day.
Might do a cereal salad.
Cereal salad?
Yeah.
What it consists of?
Just mixing them all up, but I don't know, I might do them separately actually. I want to try these,
Right.
but these also are like Italian for a good pop salad.
So you want to try them all? You want all the cereal,
Yeah.
but you don't want to mix it.
Yeah, do you mix it?
Mix it? I don't know. Maybe not. Get my Hasselhoffs down from drying. What are you doing?
Setting on to driving.
You on look out?
Yeah.
Keeping your eye out. Making sure we're not going to crash. Well, lads.
Right, so we have just left Mallorca about an hour ago, and we are now heading to South Portugal. So I think we're going to an anchorage in between Faro and Lagos, and we might even have to enter into a marina for a night. This is Monday morning now, so we should get there either on Thursday or Friday, depending on what the wind decides to do. We're just about to put up the blue water runner because we've got the wind behind us, so we're going to motor sail because we need to charge the batteries. Yeah, looking forward to this next leg. I think we got into the swing of it, sort of the last passage that we did, so we know what to expect and everything, and got used to the night watches. The wind's going to be quite favourable on this passage though, so we're going to have the wind behind us the whole way pretty much. I think the only tricky bit is when we get closer to Gibraltar, and we go through the Straits of Gibraltar, through all the shipping lanes. I think that's going to be a little bit, for me and Ashley anyway, not for Jordan, but I think for me and Ashley that's going to be sort of our next test, navigating when there's a lot more boats, because at the minute we don't really see any other boats when we're out at sea. We've seen the odd one, and at night there's the odd cruise liner or sailboat, but it's a good few miles away, so it's nothing too sketchy. Taking the dinghy now because we didn't have time to do that before we left. We just wanted to set off because our batteries were pretty low. So yeah, so it'll be interesting to see if we are going through the Straits of Gibraltar at night or in the day, and how to navigate it, but Jordan will help us through it all, so that'll be really good. And then once we're through the Straits of Gibraltar, then we'll be arriving in Portugal, which is super exciting. Me and Ashley were saying it's funny because we've never left a country so chilled in our lives. Like normally when you're on holiday, you're getting your passport, you need to pack, you need to make sure you've got everything for the journey. But I mean, I was still in my pyjamas this morning when we left, picked up anchor and we were on our way. So yeah, really looking forward to this next bit, super excited, and it should be a really good passage as well.
Perfect. No, we're sailing again. Bit of lunch. Do you want a little dribble of olive oil on there? No,
thank you.
no, thank you. She says.
So that's the line here that would have been the dead zone, and we're here. But that said, the different forecast. If I look at the ECW one, we're literally coming up on the line.
Ah, right, yeah.
I think this one will be more accurate, ironically somehow,
Right.
than the other one.
Also, we're about to come into this.
Yeah, which is what I thought which I think was what we're approaching now, which is why it's dropping down and down.
So that's like motoring for 12 hours.
Something like that, yeah. Basically, I thought we basically got to here before I thought we would be well within this, but I think we found the edge pretty much now.
Yeah.
We're in this kind of transition zone of like 8 to 9 knot winds. Maybe we do put the blue water on it. Maybe actually, so we might set it all up and leave it in the bag so it doesn't swing around. Otherwise, the skiing bag, we might just strap it to the side, and then when we want, we can launch it and hash the program.
Yeah, then it's ready to
Take it out
deploy.
of the bag,
Yeah, but
clip it with a
one of those, yeah.
side.
We've lost the wind, but the sun's out. First day. Right, what time is it now? About 3?
Awful.
4:30. So, start thinking of food soon and night watches. Who's going to do what? But
He's on 2 till 5.
I'm not on 2 till 5. I did 2 till 5 last time. 1 till 5. That's the hard one.
Make it 2 till.
Weeze hasn't done it yet, so.
Oh no, I was gonna say, shouldn't make it 10 till 2.
I'll just start trying to change it now. You're about to do it.
No, because I feel like the first one and the third one, fine. 1 till 5, but just
It's not too bad. You make it work. What are you after, eh? Banana bread.
Because there's a little bit in there like this big.
Alright, is there? Yeah, I'll get you some.
You've had a bite out of it.
No, I haven't.
You have the best bit, the top bit. Quite impressed with it, just no scales.
Yeah, you've done a good job.
Not for that one.
Yeah, that's not your fault though. There you go, you can have a rest. Oh, his back's well cool, Weeze. That evening, the sea was captivating. Smooth ripples surrounded the boat. It was glassy and calm. As we sat and ate dinner, cosy in the cockpit, things suddenly took a turn. As we watched the storm slowly engulf Ibiza, we lost sight of the island due to the weather, not the darkness. Wow!
We then began our watches. Jordan took first watch, and then I came up at 1 in the morning. For the first time on this trip, I stepped into the cockpit under a surreal sky, lightning flashing far off in the distance. Close enough to make you uneasy, but still far enough not to feel like a real concern. But as the hours passed, it crept closer. Thunder followed, then rain. The wind dropped without warning. And then, just like that, everything descended into chaos. This ended up being a named hurricane, turning Ibiza's roads into rivers, and we were caught in the eye of it. There's something quite sobering watching 250-metre cargo ships being spun 360 degrees on radar in a sea of black. The following is some footage we managed to record before the storm hit.
just starting to get light now. Well, light enough to record. Had a bit of a mad night last night. Couldn't really record any of it, it was far too hectic. At about, it was just as I was coming on watch, so about 3 o'clock, we had the electrical storms like following us. All hell broke loose really. We were just in the centre of the storm, so there was one point where the lightning was literally like flash bang instantly. Me and Jordan couldn't see anything for about 5 minutes. It was that bright. I thought it hit the mast. The autopilot went down. The vane got backwinded. We didn't get knocked down, but like we were close. We were close to being right over. The wind was just pinning us. All the rails and that were obviously in the water, and the boat was right heeled over. So that was fun, running around trying to sort things out and going forward in between like calmer bits to try and sort bits. But yeah, so once it all kind of settled, I carried on. Jordan went back down to get some rest. I carried on with my night watch. Lightning carried on, but it wasn't too bad. And then now it's looking a bit calmer. The rain as well, the rain was immense. It sounded so heavy. I'd love to have filmed some of it, but it just wasn't the time to be grabbing a GoPro. Far too hectic. Slightly brighter over there, so we'll take it. I don't know where we're at. I'll show you where we're at. Oh. Yeah, so we're aiming for like up here, getting through the Straits of Gibraltar and getting to southern Portugal. I think this is where we started. Then one big leg to Mallorca, and then do another big one. Then it'll be up the coast, and then it'll be across this again. Just hope we don't have another night like that. Just don't think anyone slept. So I was sailing with just the jib this morning, but then I've got the main out. And since then we've put we're kind of using the blue water runner as a code 0, because there's a catamaran behind us and he was catching us up. So we thought we better do something about it. So now he is 5.9 miles away. Saying there's 2 boats, it's a race. Little does he know, mind you, he's probably on the AIS as well, looking. Whoa. The wind's just got up. Big ship coming ahead, I don't know if you can see it, it's like there. We're going to cross it at roughly half a mile. 294 metres long, passenger ferry. And it's doing 11.5 knots towards us. But Wheezy's had a shower, Wheezy's all freshened up. Oh, look at this. Little Gollum strap.
Well, it's not fun.
We've had this sliding hatch shut, and she was led across here. And I walked up, didn't look up, jarred my neck. No land. Not seen any land for a while now. Don't take that one, it's got a lot of load on it. 300 metres. That doesn't look like it's nearly a 400 metre sprint, does it? The sea just makes everything look so small, doesn't it? So last night when the storm hit, it backwinded the main, which put us, well, it basically flattened the boat, but then it also put us in reverse. So we were going backwards, then that's obviously turned the rudder sideways, and the force through the rudder has bent this. So we're going to fit the new one, or the old new one, back on, and then because that stops the rudder turning like 360 basically. So I'm going to fit this one while it's kind of calm. Well, it is calm, it's nice. Right, so we change this bit and we've put a new one of them on to stop this turning more than it should. So we had this off last night in the midst of it all, which wasn't ideal. So now that's done, it's time for some lunch. We've cooked a lovely tuna pasta. What a difference a day can make. There's the catamaran we've been racing, he's catching us up, but he's probably motoring. Ready for the night watches again.
Yeah, sharp eyes, just the battery and then. Yeah, mostly like
You found it all when you were like, when you used to be on. Playing slap for like 70 and 80.
My first, I kind of think all of them.
Yeah.
They only start to keep together for 20.
Right.
They kind of picked it up at the same time they took it.
Yeah. Did you buy a boat first and or was it just sail with it?
I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a fishing boat. It looks really far away, but it's actually quite close. We're just off the coast of Spain now, heading towards Gibraltar. Hoping tonight's a better one than last night. Aren't we?
Absolutely. Yeah, we're hoping we're in for a nice calm night. Looking around.
So it's Wednesday morning and we have a visitor on deck, our first one of the passage. I can get out. Squid. Should I pick it up?
Poor little fella. He's been running from something, hasn't he?
What should I do with it? Thank you. So we are currently just sailing past Almeria. I think Almeria. I'm not sure how you say it, but that's about there, and that is where Trevor and Stuart, the previous owners, purchased our boat. That's quite nice. So we're literally just passing it now. We're coming up to Malaga area, and you should be arriving in Gibraltar in less than 24 hours to then head to Portugal. So you should be in Portugal on Friday. Ashley's just taking down the blue water runner. Are you mending it?
Yeah, we're gonna find it and sort it now. Right, so we've got it up, we've done the repair, so we're just gonna see how this unfurls now. You good? Perfect. Look at that. Get in. There. That's the repair.
Yeah, better with that one.
That's becoming a bit too smooth, that, isn't it?
It's almost like we know what we're doing.
You what? Oh, right, yeah, Weezy wants to film it in here.
Ooh, that'll be a spike, yes.
Scissors up my ass, right. Try it.
Don't lose your trunks.
Do you want to go?
She did it vicariously through you.
We've lost the wind, so we've just popped on the engine and we're putting away the blue water runner.
It was shading all the bow anyway, so now we've got a sunbeam platform. We've had a swim platform.
We've got this one.
Time to dry off.
But no, we were doing about 2 knots, so we've put the engine on and we're going to take this down. See how we do? That looked quite big. There again, see a little splash. I didn't jump fully out at that time.
Oh, dolphin! There you go.
Oh my god, that scared me.
There you go, the dolphin.
There. What's the splash? So we put the engine on because we lost pretty much all wind. So we're doing 5 knots now, and we've got 6 knots of wind. So going slowly but surely. Jordan's just up the mast at the minute. And we've just taken down the blue water runner, so Ashley's just strapping that to the side of the boat. So we'll probably need that either tonight or tomorrow morning, so I'm going to put it away properly. Just before we go through the Straits of Gibraltar in this time tomorrow, but that's going at this speed, so hopefully we'll pick up a little bit more speed through the night and we'll get there a bit earlier tomorrow and then make landfall in Portugal probably late Friday now, because we've had no wind all today, so it's set us back a little bit. But it's been a really nice sail. It's been pretty much like this the whole time, apart from our first night where we had Hurricane Gabrielle. So it's been super hot, so we've just been chilling really. Yeah, absolutely loving it. We really like this boat. It's a lovely boat to be sailing on. Jordan, our captain, is so lovely, so he's been teaching us loads of stuff, and we've just had such a nice time. So feeling very lucky to be on this trip and to have got this experience. Obviously sad that we weren't able to go this year, but I think thinking about it and talking it over, I don't think we had everything ready that we would have wanted to have had ready. So gives us more time, and this trip's just been amazing to have got sort of 2,000 miles under our belts within a few weeks of us deciding not to go. We didn't think that we'd be able to do that, so it's been great. What more could you want? Just don't want any stronger winds than 25 knots, because then it gets a little bit hairy.
So there's a warship out there, just about to see it. Not on AIS. Although he's on radar.
So I reckon if I was to do this trip again, I probably would maybe pack half.
Yeah, that's usually what happens. I mean, the second half would definitely be much cooler.
I reckon I'll use a lot of my clothes in the second half.
You're just saying me and Wee's overpacked.
One jumper, maybe two jumpers max. Two jumpers then, I'll give you two jumpers.
Two, alright.
Two jumpers, you can dry them out alternatively.
How many hats? How many hats?
4. Maybe 5 actually, I need to check.
And then I realised I've just packed shorts, so I don't have any trousers.
Yeah, you've got long
So that'll-
you can pull the long socks up the sort.
Yeah, I've got my snowboarding socks.
Perfect, they can actually
2 pairs. And we've got snowboarding gloves. We do. And any food scraps are going overboard. Reading the Kindle on my night watch. Getting quite busy. I've zoomed out there, but there is a lot on AIS. But they all seem to be sticking to this side. We're not too bad. And they all seem to be treating us like a ship because they're overtaking us. They are coming round us. They're not just driving right at us, which is nice. There's a few on radar. Then I'm just going up every 10 minutes to check. It's quite foggy tonight. I'm currently reading the book of the film that gave us the idea to do all this in the first place. The book's really good. And it's just come to this bit about squid on the deck, which is funny because we found our first squid on the deck today. I didn't even know squid got on the deck. I've just thought it was flying fish. For the first time in about 7-8 hours, the wind speed has just dropped slightly, but the wind speed's getting up to towards 9. If it gets up to about 10, I think me and Jordan will probably put the blue water runner up. I'll go forward and ease that up while he lifts it on the halyard. And then we can, because the wind's behind us, I think. Yeah. So we can go downwind with that. That'd be really good because it'll add a few knots to our SOG, because that's currently only 4.5. So it's dropped back down again now. We need it to hold at about 10 minimum really. Change shifts now anyway, so I'm going to go to bed. Get Jordan up.
I'm just on the early shift, so it's now Thursday. I've been up since about 4:30 on the last night shift of the night. Still not fully awake. So we had no sails up last night because the wind's completely dropped. We tried putting up the blue water runner at about 5 o'clock this morning, but we've got wind against tide at the minute, so we were going about 2.5 knots. So we kind of need to get to the Straits, so we're motoring at the minute and hoping that the wind will pick up today. The closer we get to the Straits of Gibraltar. It's our 4th day of the passage, so we left really early Monday, so it's now Thursday morning, so day 4, and I reckon because we've had these setbacks from the wind, we'll probably get to Portugal tomorrow evening. But yeah, quite tired. Didn't sleep very well last night just because it was so rolly because of this wind over tide. The boat's been a bit all over, but it's always nice doing this first watch because you get to see the sunrise, which is, 1, it wakes you up, and 2, it's nice being out here at this time as opposed to being in the pitch black. So I think tonight I'll be on 1 a.m. till 5 a.m, which is the killer. It's my least favourite one. But yeah, no, we're doing well. Once we get to Portugal, that will be about halfway roughly. Super excited to get there. We've had a really nice passage though. It's been quite chilled. It's been really nice and warm. So just been enjoying it while warm weather lasts, because I know that that's gonna be a thing of the past soon. But yeah. Hoping the wind will pick up and we can get a bit of sailing in and get a little bit faster. Because it feels like we've been in this one point by Spain for about 2 days. Feels like we haven't moved very far.
really struggling. We're fighting this, if I zoom out loads, we're fighting the tide in here. But we've got our boat speeds, we've lost the wind, so we can't have the blue water runner up. Our boat speed's 5.5 or 6, but our speed over ground's only 3.5. So that's because of the tide against us. So I believe the reason for the tide or this current running through is because the Med loses water faster, it evaporates faster than it can fill. So that's the reason for the current pulling through. And it's constant basically, so it flows like a river. If we had more wind we'd be a bit better, but we were hoping to be through the Straits by now, and we're still 14 hours away. When I started my watch we were 20 hours away, and that was 12 hours ago, so we've done five predicted hours worth of miles in 12 hours, so who knows when we're going to get through. We wanted to hit it really in the daylight, but I don't think that's going to happen now. If we get a bit more wind and get this blue water runner up, we might have a chance of pushing on a little bit, but praying for more wind at the minute. So there's the Rock of Gibraltar, you can't see much of it. There's the Straits.
I'm enjoying this the day.
Jordan's laughing because we come out to change the memory cards. He slid off and shot down there, and we's run after it in a dry robe while munching on a bit of chocolate. Funny. So yeah, that was nearly the end of the Sardinia trip. Well, it's really cool on the GoPro. It's like literally got like night and day. So we've had a bit of a rough start really to the day or the morning. So we come through the Straits last night. Hair's probably everywhere. We come through the Straits of Gibraltar last night. Jordan was on watch till 1, and then Weeze was on watch till 5. I took over watch at 5. Weeze was still up. We lost the wind, so we went to put the main in at that point, so that's pitch black at the like mouth of the Straits of Gibraltar, 5 o'clock in the morning, and then we decided a complete outage. Everything went, the plotters went, the electric winches went, the autopilot went, hence hand steering, everything went, no power on the boat at all. I've been hand steering now for 2-3 hours. This happened at like 5:15, and then Wee's hand steered for about an hour. Bless her, she stayed up, and then she just had to get to sleep, so she's in bed. But I'm a bit gutted really, because this is like the nicest sailing ever, so I can't tell you what speed we're doing or anything, but it's like flat calm. And we're close hauled. But it's a bit more of a being reached now. I probably should bring it back out of close haul. There we go. Just chatting, it's what chatting does. And there's the city. But it's just flat calm. Like champagne sailing. It's lovely. The breeze was cool, that's why I've got my jacket on and my snowboarding socks. They were for biscuit, I didn't think I'd have them out this soon. So what we think has happened with the starting the motor and stuff, because it was in reverse, it required slightly more power, and it might have like just sent a little bit of a power surge through to the BMS. There's a Victron BMS on here, and it looks like it's gone into like protection mode. So we checked all the fuses and stuff. We were on with that for like a couple of hours this morning, but we were struggling to get it out of protection mode. So there's 12 volts going into it and 6 volts coming out of it. So there's probably people watching this now that could answer what's going on, but we don't know yet. But we'll know eventually, we'll work it out. So we're just going to swing into here, drop the anchor, and then get it sussed out. So we've been becalmed. You can see the wind coming in. See, it's going to get here in a sec. But it's funny because it's not around the dolphins. There's some dolphins over there, so it was flat calm out here, and then we've seen fins, and we're in orca territory now, so we were quick on the binoculars, but it wasn't.
Yeah, but you're the one getting a good feel for it.
So the alt helm's obviously broke because there's no power, but Jordan and Louise have managed to lock the wheel at the perfect position that we don't need an alt helm. So we're steering. Well, we're supposed to be hand steering, but no one's on the helm. So that's pretty cool. That's a life hack.
Run a few miles down a desert road. Stare too long at a cheapwood rose. It's fixing something that's been broken. Go get lost in a little town. Get dressed up and just drive around. Get both feet on some solid ground. I'm gonna fill this bucket up to the top. Fill this bucket up. I'm gonna fill this bucket up to the top. Fill this bucket up.
Go on, Louise.
Take a call with an old friend. Get the guts to start over again. You gotta lose to be ready to win.
Go on, get some in.
Just enough to fill this bucket up to the top. Fill this bucket up. I'm gonna fill this bucket up to the top.
So after, how many days have we been at sea? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So after 6 days at sea, we're finally arriving in Portugal. We were supposed to arrive yesterday, but we had the issue with the power going, so we were stuck in Cadiz for a little while, figuring out what to do. So we're just coming into Portimao now.
Yeah, got to do some adventuring. There's loads of caves, loads of beaches. Get the dinghy out.
Get the power fixed, get the generator sorted.
We're quite excited.
Yeah,
What a life.
it'll be a nice little go-between, because then once we leave here, we've got the Portuguese coast. It's going to be quite uncomfortable because we've got the northerly trades on our nose, so we're going to be sailing into the wind. But no, so this will be a nice little stopover, and we'll do a bit of exploring, and it'll be weird getting on land for the first time in almost a week. It's the longest we've done at sea, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's been good though.
And we've enjoyed it. The only reason we're ready for land is because we were supposed to be here like potentially 2 days ago.
Yeah.
So things have just gone on and things have broke, and we've had to overcome things, and
We're slowly running out of fuel and
we're
food.
slowly running out of fuel,
Water.
food, water. We've done well. The provisioning's been fine. We're not like we're hungry. We've had a lovely breakfast this morning.
But I was really excited.
Up to the top, fill this bucket up. Gonna fill this bucket top, fill this bucket up. I'm gonna fill this bucket up to the top, fill this bucket up.
Bye bye Spain, hello Portugal.
Hello, we're taking the Spanish courtesy flag down. We will get the Portuguese one out, but a little bit late. This is so cool. The castle.
Tearing through the lights till I hit the coast. Watch the sunrise with the Holy Ghost. Taking my time in the way.
How was it first time on land in a week?
No, it's not bad.
I was
Nice.
child in the Georgia hills.
Just gonna go into reception, which is that yellow building, and then find out where we're gonna
On
be.
the tap and don't let it spill. It was just another.
If you've made it to here and have enjoyed our video, please hit the subscribe button. It costs nothing but helps us massively. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you for part 3.